Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new vlog. I woke up this morning, I was in such a good mood. Our house is filled with beautiful sunlight and I just really fancied vlogging, and today's going to be a cool day actually because I'm going to a wedding show. I'm going to the Fleur wedding show, and we've been making really good progress with wedding stuff recently, which I'll update you on in a bit. And so I just thought I would vlog and do like a get ready with me because lots of people have been asking for it recently and I haven't done one in a while. So I'm just doing my makeup. I'm just starting off with my trusty La Roche-Posay Anthelios SPF. I really like this one actually because it's tinted. It doesn't make my skin look ghostly at all, which sometimes you can get with SPFs, you know, when they're white. I find it just gives me a little bit of a white like sheen, which I don't know, but the Anthelios is great and it's SPF 50 and it protects against UVA and UVB rays, which is very important to protect against both. I've already done my hair and hopefully it won't take too long to do my makeup. Have I ever done like a proper get ready with me video? I don't know if I have. I think I did one last year. I've barely done any though, have I? So the clock's changed today, or last night, and so this morning I was so tired when I woke up. I'm looking forward to having longer days. That'd be really nice. So I'm going to use my Eyeshadow Primer, which is a poreless matte primer, and I don't put it everywhere. I just put it just kind of here under my eyes and then around my chin and then just a little bit on my head. Just the areas that like sometimes get a little bit shiny. And I don't think I'm going to go crazy with my makeup today. I'm a creature of habit, so I like to stick to what I like basically. I'm really tan, don't I? I'm looking very pale right now. So I'm going to use my Covergirl Concealer, and I see it. I got this last year at the London Drugs event, and what I really like about Covergirl is that they have so many shades in their foundations and also in their concealers and primers. So yeah, they have loads and loads of foundations, which is great. So the foundation I'm using at the minute is the Dermablend Flawless Creator. You've probably seen me talking about this on Instagram. I love it so much. As you probably know, we have booked our venue, which you might have seen in my vlog. Which vlog was it? Oh, from trying on wedding dresses. That was in Christmas though, and we have finally started to make a bit more progress with the planning. We haven't actually booked anything properly yet, but we have decided which caterers we want, so I just literally need to book the caterer. There's a company that I found in Dorset, which are based not far from the venue, and they seem really good. And then at the minute we're just trying to find a marquee and a musician and what else, and I need to find a photographer, and I'm struggling. Like I have a few that I quite like, but I feel like I'm just so super picky, just because I, you know, take photos and I make videos for a living, and so a lot of them I just don't really like. And so yeah, I'm just trying to find a photographer and videographer that I like. But we've got the venue sorted, and I just got some like blueprints and measurements and stuff sent the other day, which is good, so I can like properly start planning. And I've been like sketching out and mapping out what it's gonna look like and where things are gonna go, and I'm trying to find tables and stuff, so it's all really coming together now, which is nice. Because you might remember in my video from last year I spoke about feeling a little bit overwhelmed by it all, and I think I started to feel less overwhelmed when we booked the venue, because it's really difficult when you're wedding planning, because until you have the venue you can't really do much. And like for us, we just didn't really know where we were going to get married. It was more about the actual venue than the location or the country. But until you know your location, it's quite hard to get any quotes or like an idea of pricing and stuff. And like obviously budget dictates a lot of things, but it is really hard and it is really overwhelming in that first stage when, you know, you've got all like the engagement bliss and you're like super happy, and then you start planning. It can be so overwhelming because you're like, oh my god, there's so many options and places that we could do it in and types of venues, and it's just like, it's just like so many things. I feel like it gets most fun when you book the venue, because and then it's like that's finalized and you have something to work with, you've got your canvas, and then you can start to dress it and do all like the fun stuff basically. This brush is an IT Cosmetics one, and it's the Heavenly Luxe flat top buffing foundation brush number 6, and it's so good because it just works product into the skin really nicely. The coverage is amazing. It's so pigmented, but it's not thick or cakey. Like, the actual formula is pretty thin. You might have seen it in my videos. Like, the formula is pretty thin, but you hardly need any, and it's just super pigmented. It feels very nice on your skin, and what's nice about it is that it's non-comedogenic, which means it's not going to clog your skin, so it's suitable if you're acne prone, if you've got sensitive skin, and it's not going to irritate, which is fantastic. And it just covers any like blemishes or spots or anything so well, so I really like it. So I'm going to use the Dermablend loose setting powder, and this is in cool beige, similarly to the La Roche-Posay SPF that I was using. I prefer to use slightly warmer setting powders rather than white ones, just because I feel like, especially in pictures, I don't like getting like a white like flashback on pictures, and I find that I don't get that when I use a warmer setting powder. When you use this powder, it will set your makeup for like 16 hours if you use it with the foundation. But I just really like it because it's not too mattifying, but it just sets your makeup really well, and it lasts for ages. I'm really looking forward to the wedding show actually. I went to a wedding event a couple of weeks ago with a brand called Homme Couture, and the designer makes custom dresses, and that was really fun, just to kind of get in the mood. But today will be good just to get an idea of like decor and get some inspiration. I'm going with my friend Chloe, who is getting married this year, so it should be nice. I'm just using the Browsings palette on my brows. I love Benefit's brow palettes, they're so good. It's really hard to talk and do your brows at the same time, but I really like the slanted brushes that you get with their palettes, and I've used Benefit's brow palettes for years and years. I just never really agree with pencils. I don't know, I try so many pencils and I just don't really like them that much, I don't know. But yeah, today should be nice and hopefully get lots of inspiration. What I want to get inspo for is like the decor and dressing the venue and floral arrangements on the tables and stuff. We don't want to go super overboard. We do want to keep it quite simple, but it would just be nice to get some inspiration. Like, I've been obviously pinning so much on Pinterest, and I have a wedding board on Pinterest if you want to go and follow that. But yeah, it would just be nice to get some more inspo. I haven't tried on any dresses recently actually, so that I would like to do. I've only done it once, and that was in England. I'll leave a link to the vlog if you want to go and check that out. It's one of my favourite vlogs. I love that vlog so much. Dress trying is so fun. It's so fun. And there are quite a few bridal stores in Vancouver too. I'm just using a Lancome blush, and I've got my outfit all sorted for today's event. I got an outfit from Avenue the other day. They very kindly outfitted me, and I've got a really cute dress. I'll show you it in a bit. So I'm using a Bobbi Brown bronzer. I love Bobbi Brown's products so much. They're absolutely fantastic, especially the palettes. They have really beautiful palettes, and I really love their makeup melter. You probably heard me talking about that on Instagram. I love their highlighters, their eyeshadows. Like, they just have so many nice products. Yeah, I've not been very active on YouTube the last few weeks, basically the whole of February. I was really sick, and I've still got a bit of a cough, but I've been so sick. Actually, I've been sick a lot this year. I was sick a lot in January when we were away in Turks, and then just after our Washington trip for Matt's birthday, the vlog, I still haven't edited the vlog from that. I need to upload that. I just got so sick, and I've had like a cough and cold for literally like 3 weeks, which is really annoying, so I just didn't really feel like filming. But I have lots of ideas and stuff that I want to film, over the next few weeks. So I want to be getting back into a routine with videos because I love filming and I love vlogging. I find that when I get out of a routine, it's just really hard for me to get back into it. But once I'm in a routine, I'm fine and I'm doing it all the time. So I'm doing a bit of a simple eye. I'm using my Nude by Nature eyeshadow in number 4 Sunrise. It's like really battered. I've had this ages, but it's just such a nice kind of like a goldy bronzy colour, and you can just wear it on its own because it's just really beautiful and pigmented. But I'm going to use a bit of my Charlotte Tilbury palette, my Pillow Talk Palette of Pops palette, and the shades in this are super nice and they're really glittery as well, which is nice. I don't tend to use a brush when I apply these just because the glitter just ends up getting everywhere, so I just put a little bit on my finger and then I'm just going to put a bit of the darker shade just on the outside, just for a little bit of colour. But yeah, I love Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadow palettes, and their lipsticks are so nice. And then I'm just going to use this one just on the insides of my eye. Pretty, isn't it? And for highlight, I am going to use my Bobbi Brown Bronze Go highlighting powder. I love this. It's so nice and it's so glowy and it's just really lovely. A lot of people have said that the Fenty highlighters are really nice as well, and I actually haven't tried any Fenty makeup, can you believe it? But I need to try their foundations because I know that they have so many shades for darker skin, so I really need to try their foundations out. Look how nice that is. It's so lovely, isn't it? I'm just going to use some mascara. I'm using 2 at the minute. I'm using the YSL like a white primer. It's called Volume Effect Flash Primer. So I'll just use this one first, just on my top lashes, to give just a little bit more thickness and length. And I'm also using my Lancome Hypnose, is it Hypnose? Yeah, Hypnose Drama mascara, which I really like. It's just, it has a very precise brush, and so you can kind of get to the little lashes and you don't end up getting mascara all over your eyes. I really like this combo because it just makes your lashes look really long and dramatic but without being too thick or like clumpy. Okay, so I think that's makeup pretty much. Why are you talking? I didn't say hey Siri.
Pretty much.
Sometimes it does this and I'm like, what are you picking up? To finish off, I am going to use my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, which I really like. So just need to do lips and then we'll be done. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner, and then I might mix these two. This is the Lancome Absolute Rouge, and then this is a Charlotte Tilbury lippy as well, but this one's a little bit more pink. But the Absolute Rouge, it stays on so nicely, like literally will stay on all day long, which is really nice. Okay, so makeup is done. So now I'm just gonna quickly touch up the front of my hair and then get changed, and then I need to go in a sec because I've got half an hour. Do you like my new mug? I got it from Le Creuset the other day. I had a press event there and they very kindly gave us this mug, and it's so nice. I love drinking from a good mug. I think that's really important, is when you have your morning coffee or your tea, you're gonna drink from a good mug. It makes a big difference. This is what I'm wearing. I got this dress from Evernew the other day in the Pacific Centre, and it's such a cute dress. They had so many pretty dresses like this. They also have loads of really nice wedding guest dresses and like bridesmaids dresses, and it's perfect because the weather is so beautiful right now. So I think I'm going to walk because there are no Ubers, which is very annoying, but hopefully I won't freeze because it feels so warm in the apartment, and I feel like I'm going to get a bit of a shock when I go outside because it's still only like 8 degrees, but yeah, at least I feel springy today.
keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder.
There's a legacy element to what you do.
There's a legacy element.
There is.
And that was the intent. Yeah. Even from go, I mean, it was like my grandparents wore like uniform, like their military uniform portrait. Like those were the ones that I cherished, you know? So, I mean.
So that is only the tip of the iceberg. Waited in line like so long to get a picture. We've all done it. Like if you collective you is at a party or a wedding, you wait in that line. Do not leave without a printed photo. And that's another thing, Dennis, I want to talk about. Is that when you do these portraits, and you guys are seeing these, I hope you can see them.
A table. So it's like instead of serving a sweet table, serve a savory table. And we had everything here: breads, prosciutto, cheeses, all the good stuff.
So I am back home from the show. I'm already in my comfies. Oh no, I'm in my gym gear actually. I'm gonna go down to the gym in a sec, but I didn't really get a chance to chat to you at the show because it was just very busy and very loud. So I figured I wouldn't be able to chat properly. But the show was really, really nice. It was my first time going. It was the Fleur wedding show, and I didn't realise it would be so big. It was huge. There were so many vendors. It was absolutely beautiful. The floral arrangements, like all the vendors, like everything was just so nice. Ali did an absolutely amazing job with it, and I got lots and lots of inspiration. It was really good actually seeing different styles and like different styles of florals, a lot of like silk flowers, different candle arrangements. There were some dresses there, and what else, like styles of photography, like so many different things, and so many just so many ways to get inspired. It was really, really cool. And we listened to a talk from Dennis from the Collective You, who is an amazing, amazing photographer. I've got a picture of that he took actually at Christmas at the Omega Christmas party, and he's like the most talented photographer. His style is like black and white photography, and he photographed the Bieber wedding. He's photographed like Beyonce and all these amazing people. It's really cool. So he did a little talk, and then we heard from an editor of a wedding magazine and got some tips from her. So it was good. It was like a really good day actually, but I'm absolutely knackered. I don't know why. I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and see if that perks me up a bit and then get some work done tonight. But the show was good, and it's fully got me in wedding mood. Wedding mood, wedding mode, both wedding mood and wedding mode. I kind of just go through phases, and it's like comes in waves. I need to book the big stuff, apart from the venue, which I've got. I need to book the marquee and the caterer, and what was the other thing? Oh, photographer. I need to find a photographer and videographer because I know that they get booked up very far in advance. But yeah, it was a good day and I really enjoyed it. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I will check in with you guys soon, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.